While everyone deals with their own personal struggles, the INFJ, being the rarest personality type, knows a thing or two about struggling to fit in the world around them. With a unique set of functions, this introverted, intuitive, feeler, judger personality type faces frequent struggles that no one other than the INFJ can really relate to. Welcome back, Psycho. Today, we're going to be talking about the 15 struggles almost all INFJs face. Before we get into the video, have you liked and subscribed to our channel? Go ahead, we'll wait for you. Be sure to click the notification bell while you're there so you never miss a video. Alright, let's get right into it, starting with number 1. Fitting in everywhere, but actually nowhere. This chameleon personality type is able to use their deep understanding of human behavior to properly connect with people on a genuine level. While their social skills may seem effortless and charming, deep down INFJs often feel like they can't be their true selves around basically anyone. They easily blend in with all sorts of crowds, but when it comes to the true connections they crave, they can surely seem far and few between. Number 2. The naggy inner dialogue. Being highly introspective and intuitive, it's fair to say that INFJs are quite familiar with the voice inside their heads. While most people barely notice their autopilot inner chatter of thought and judgment, most INFJs would say they have a bittersweet relationship with their inner selves. Although their self-talk can consist of some of the deepest encouragement, it can also act as the constant nagging in the back of their minds, telling them that they're not living up to their potential. Number 3. To tell or not to tell. INFJs experience intuitive insight like no other personality type. Whether they like it or not, while it may sound like all fun and games, sometimes INFJs know things that put them in a sticky situation, wondering if it's better to share their insights or keep it to themselves. Although it varies depending on the situation and the people involved, INFJs have to be careful of offending people or weirding people out with their uncanny predictions. Number 4. The feeling of alone. INFJs can be in a room full of people and still feel absolutely alone. Often being the black sheep of their families, the INFJ is familiar with the struggle of feeling as if they don't fit in. Now, it's not to say that all INFJs who feel alone are necessarily lonely. Although it is often the case, sometimes INFJs can find themselves feeling both alone and lonely within their work environment, family, and sometimes even within their long-term romantic relationships. This alienation can further discourage the INFJ from further opening up or expressing themselves, which of course doesn't do them any good. Number 5. Being perceived as extroverted. It can be surprising for some acquaintances of the INFJ personality type to come to find that they are in fact technically introverted. INFJs can talk when they're required to and when feel it's necessary. But deep down inside, this introverted type requires a great deal of alone time, which they happily work into their schedules. This can definitely seem peculiar to the other people in their social circles who don't quite grasp the concept that they probably don't want to hang out every weekend. Number 6. Not knowing whether to settle or flee. Most INFJs have the inner longing to live the ideal lives they've fabricated in their minds throughout the years of figuring out what they like and don't like. Even if it looks as if they're living well-maintained and perfectly connected lives on the outside, like most people, INFJs struggle with the idea of wanting more. However, unlike most people, the concept of wanting more to an INFJ doesn't necessarily mean more materialistic things, but rather a more fulfilling life, or at least one that closer resembles their ideal worlds. Number 7. Not knowing what it's like to meet someone like you. The fact that INFJs are rare is no secret, and aside from all the other struggles that come up with being the rarest personality type, most INFJs will actually never meet someone that shares the same personality type. In fact, most of the personality types that the INFJ relates to, such as the INTJ or the INTP, also happen to be some of the rarest types as well. Luckily, we have the magical World Wide Web to help connect the INFJs from all around the world. Number 8. Not wanting to contribute to society, but also being a human. INFJs struggle to buy into and work for the big corporations of the world. Not only is this because they can easily realize how much corruption the big guys contribute to the world, but they also see the power their time and money has on the alternative options. However, it's not so easy to boycott the companies who run the world, an everyday struggle for the 21st century INFJ. Number 9. Feeling the need to apologize for being emotional. We're not talking about apologies after a full-blown meltdown. We're talking about any outward expression of emotion or need. Some INFJs can't help but feel as if they're burdening others with their thoughts and feelings should they express something that may change their mood or cause sympathy. Number 10. Being disappointed by their own expectations. Experiencing such a vivid and complex imagination such as the INFJ can sometimes seem more disrupting than enjoyable. INFJs can often create an elaborate expectation of how something or someone should be before going into it, whether it's a new date, a new school, or even something as simple as a vacation. Sometimes INFJs can get so wrapped up in how it should be according to their unrealistic standards that they end up disappointing themselves. Number 11. Despising conflict, yet also attracting it. Okay, so maybe INFJs don't necessarily attract conflict of their own, but for as much as this personality type tries to avoid drama and chaos, they seem to attract a lot of people who are looking for help with these very issues. However, as long as the INFJ isn't directly involved, helping others with their life problems and lending an open ear isn't as daunting as it may sound for this empathetic type. Number 12. Finding the courage to open up and not explaining properly. INFJs are writers, not talkers. While INFJs can be great listeners, insightful advice givers, and avid users of the much-dreaded small talk card to get their fix of human connection, when it comes to talking about their feelings and their thoughts, it can seem like a near impossible task, since it may take an INFJ a good amount of time to eventually come around once they finally feel ready. They're really hoping the person on the other end can understand their sometimes odd explanation. Sometimes it fails. Number 13. Being in tune with everyone's feelings but their own. One of the main reasons INFJs have such a tough time explaining themselves through the world is that they explain their emotions in the same way they view other people's, which is difficult for most people to relate to. INFJs are so interested and drawn to the ever-changing moods and emotions of others that they can easily overlook or completely ignore their own feelings. In fact, INFJs are almost always slightly confused about how they feel about all emotional issues in life. Number 14. Finally opening up and then regretting it. Because INFJs truly value emotional vulnerability in other people for the sake of a close connection, an INFJ may feel compelled to relate to someone with a personal story. While it feels natural and right in the moment, once an INFJ is by themselves mentally reviewing the conversation, they can feel an overwhelming amount of regret when they realize how much they've opened up about themselves. While it's probably nothing major in reality, for this private personality type it can feel like the ultimate self-betrayal. And number 15. When intuition and heart aren't in collaboration. There are times in every INFJ's life when there are some major pieces missing from their intuitive puzzle, meaning although they know what they should do, they just can't see the logic or proof behind the matter. Even for the most experienced intuitive INFJ, sometimes insights and hunches can make no sense at all. This leaves INFJs stuck between trusting their gut feeling despite the facts, or following their heart and giving the person or situation the benefit of the doubt. Luckily, intuitive insights will always unravel over time, making it clearer for the INFJ as to which steps need to be taken. Well, that's it for today's Cycles. So, do you struggle with these 15 frequent INFJ struggles? Comment which ones in the section down below. Don't forget to leave us a like, share this video with your friends, and also subscribe to our channel for more Psycho videos.